Chris the Nightmare Ariola, and you're watching Mission Boxing Today on YouTube.
Heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? All right, man. So I seen this article on Boxing Scene. I'll leave it in the description box. You can click it, read it, come to your own surmise about it. But Dave Higgins came out, promoter of Joseph Parker. He came out and he was talking about that if Parker beats Hughie Fury and Anthony Joshua beats Vladimir Klitschko, that the route that they would want to take would be a unification fight with Anthony Joshua. Now, if you guys have been following my channel and listening to me follow Dave Higgins and Duco and all the fights that they bring up as possibilities, they've been talking about Deontay Wilder unification. All right. Now, according to Dave Higgins and what he says, it makes sense, as far as if he were to beat, because what he's thinking is if Parker beats Fury, his stock in the UK will go up. We know Fury's from the UK. His cousin is Tyson Fury. He is one of the up and coming contenders. A lot of people have a lot of faith in him that he can actually beat Parker. You know what I mean? But they think his stock will go through the roof in the UK. And a fight with Joshua in the UK makes the most sense business-wise. And I think he probably makes the most money fighting Anthony Joshua, especially if Joshua is to beat Vladimir Klitschko. All right, so yeah, for the money and the attention, that would be a huge fight in the UK. I agree with him. But now it kind of, wherever they go with this, whether it's a Joshua unification or if it's a Wilder unification fight, I'm fine with both of them. You know what I mean? I don't have a problem with either fight. But for business and money purposes, of course, if I was a part of his team or I was managing him, of course, I would want my fighter to take the Anthony Joshua fight because you're going to get the most money in that fight. And it's going to be on a huge stage. He's going to be well compensated for that fight. All right. So it's just not for me, it's just not a foregone conclusion that he's going to beat Fury. I have Parker favored in that fight. I favor Parker in the fight, and it's not a foregone conclusion that Joshua's going to beat Klitschko, although I'm favoring Joshua slightly in that fight too. But I like the fact that, Team Parker, that they're looking for unification fights, that they want a unification fight after this fight. So whether it be Wilder, whether it be Joshua, I'm fine with either of them. I mean, you can pretty much just flip a coin in the air and whoever he fights, I'm fine with it. But for the money and looking at it from Team Parker's standpoint, obviously the Anthony Joshua fight would be the fight that they would want over Deontay Wilder. Not so much because, they're scared of Deontay Wilder or he has them shaking in their boots. Not that. It's just, looking at the money. And some of you fans, you guys always talk about boxing's a business. So if you look at it from the business standpoint, it makes the most business sense to go with Parker fighting Joshua if you're Team Parker. That's pretty much it, man. Just a lot of talking going on right now in boxing. That's why this week I haven't been as active in the last week. Just a lot of talking, still things are trying to get completed. I see Okendo and Briggs haven't been made yet. Stavern just said he didn't want to fight Ortiz. I'm going to do another video on that, but just a lot of talking going on, man. We got the fight card as far as heavyweights. We got the fight card coming up at the few weeks here, with 11 days, 12 days or something. The Wilder versus Washington, and you got Dominic Brazil taking on Israel Gano on that card. So just a lot of talking going on right now, man. But that's, just getting this news out there that's what Duco is planning on doing if everything goes right. That means Parker wins and Joshua wins. We may see that fight. And to be honest with you, man, another reason why I like that fight is that was a fight that was being talked about before both of these gentlemen won world titles. If you guys remember, Parker came out with a video. I know he did a little thing on social media when he was calling out Anthony Joshua, and he wanted to fight Joshua to decide who was the #1 contender for that WBO strap. I think it was a WBO strap. He wanted to was it the WBO? It was either the WBO or the IBF. It was one of the sanctioning bodies. I remember Parker came out with a video saying he wanted to fight Joshua so they could figure out who would be the mandatory. I think it was the WBO then. You know, so this fight has been talked about for a while, even when guys, you know, even when both these guys didn't have titles, man. So you couple that with the fact that Parker would make the most money fighting Joshua. I'm kind of repeating myself, man, but I get it. I understand it. I understand the business side of it. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section about this fight. Do you think he should fight Wilder? Do you think he should fight Joshua? Let me know what you think. I'm out.